Your hometown has history. These ancient cities will change the way you think about time. While most modern cities are only a few centuries old, a handful of extraordinary urban centers have been alive for thousands of years, watching empires rise and fall, technologies evolve, and entire belief systems transform. And the best part, you can still walk their streets today. Forget ruins that require imagination. These places are living museums filled with people carrying on daily life atop layers of civilization stretching back to humanity's earliest chapters. Pack your curiosity and your walking shoes. Here are 12 ancient cities that have truly stood the test of time. Number 12, Flores, Guatemala, 900 BC, built on an island in Lake Petenitza. Flores was once the final stronghold of the Maya civilization. The Spanish couldn't conquer it until 1697, long after they dominated much of the Americas. Today, it's a tiny, colorful town you can stroll across in minutes. Cobblestone streets, pastel buildings, and calm lake reflections. The island's layout still follows ancient Maya patterns, and locals say original stones still lie beneath modern structures. Enjoy a sunset drink by the waterfront and feel the weight of 3,000 years of non-stop human life. Number 11. Cadiz, Spain. 1100 BC, founded by Phoenician traders, Cadiz has been open for business for over 3,000 years. Sitting on a narrow peninsula in the Atlantic, it features ancient walls, a Roman theater, and a cathedral that took more than a century to finish. What makes Cadiz special is how casually locals treat their city's age. Kids play soccer against walls older than Christianity, and fishermen mend nets where Phoenician ships once docked. And yes, the seafood is legendary. Number 10, Luoyang, China. 1600 BC, one of China's ancient capitals, Luoyang sits at the meeting point of the Luo and Yellow rivers, considered a perfect spot by early geomancers. 13 dynasties ruled from here, leaving behind imperial treasures, including the Longmen grottos, 100,000 Buddha statues carved into limestone cliffs. Some are 17 meters tall, others fit in your hand. If you visit, try the famous Luoyang water banquet, a 24-course meal that somehow consists mostly of soup. Number 9, Varanasi, India. 1800 BC, Mark Twain once wrote that Varanasi is older than history, older than tradition, older even than legend. For nearly 4,000 years, it has been the spiritual heart of Hinduism. Pilgrims come to bathe in the Ganges, meditate, and cremate their loved ones, believing that dying here ends the cycle of reincarnation. The old city is a maze of 2,000 temples, including the golden topped Kashi Vishwanath. Varanasi isn't polished or quiet, but it's more alive than anywhere on earth. Number 8, Jerusalem, Israel. 3000 BC, Jerusalem is the spiritual crossroads of the world. Within the walled old city, holy sites for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam sit steps apart. The Western Wall, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the Dome of the Rock. 5,000 years of conflict, culture, and faith live here. And the food, a blend of traditions so delicious it might just bring peace to the region temporarily.
Jerusalem, Israel, 3000 BC. Jerusalem is the spiritual crossroads of the
Number
world.
7, Luxor, Egypt, 2200 BC, called Thebes in ancient times. Luxor is the world's largest open air museum. The city sits along the Nile, home to the Temple of Luxor, the massive Karnak complex, and the Valley of the Kings. Modern neighborhoods wrap around ancient structures, satellite dishes perched on buildings with hieroglyphics, horses grazing beside 3,000-year-old statues. When sunlight pours into Karnak's forest of giant columns, you understand why pharaohs saw themselves as gods. Number 6, Damascus, Syria, 3000 BC. Before Syria's war, Damascus proudly claimed the title of the world's oldest continuously inhabited city. The old city remains a maze of narrow streets and ancient markets centered around the Umayyad Mosque. Romans, Byzantines, and Islamic dynasties all left their mark here. Despite war damage, the spirit of Damascus endures, residents rebuilding to preserve a city that witnessed the dawn of agriculture, writing, and monotheism. Number 4, Argos, Greece, 5000 BC. While Athens gets the spotlight, Argos is actually Greece's oldest continuously inhabited city. Even Homer described it as ancient. Layers of Mycenaean, Classical Greek, Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman history all lie within walking distance. The giant Larissa Castle watches over the city from its hill, and the
They say this theater held 20,000 people. Can you imagine?
We still manage to fill the coffee shop every morning.
The harbor is still active, now filled with fishing boats and waterfront restaurants. Sunsets here glow the same way.
The Crusader castle rises above layers of older civilizations, while the harbor is still active.
Sunsets here glow the same way they did 7,000 years ago.
Jericho, West Bank, 9000 BC. Jericho makes every other city on this list. Around 8000 BC, they built the world's first protective wall, long before the biblical stories.
Around 8000 BC, they built the world's first known protective wall, long before the biblical stories.
Jericho, West Bank, 9000 BC. Jericho makes every other city on this list look young.